Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka Tuco Kim Breezy in the building, bro. What's happening?
Man, boy, NXT sure is getting a little bit come on, franchise. What's the word I'm looking for, man? NXT is getting a little bit more
main rosterish.
I was gonna say edgy, but you know, hey, we can go there too.
Nah. You know how to bust your balls real quick. So I know you noticed the camera angle when they brought out Mandy, toxic, whatever the hell their name is. Let's talk about that camera angle. Hello.
Hey, they Vince is yeah,
hey,
man.
Bro, hey, you know, so it's funny when I sent you that screenshot that they said they want to get a little more edgy. You're like, yeah, right. And then next thing you know, we get shits and motherfucks and all kind of shit going on.
I mean, God, yo, that was
I like it. I like it.
Hey, man, NXT, man. It's it is what it is. Wow,
hey, so far, bro. So far.
I like some of the new talent. But
yeah,
damn, you're throwing out so many. I don't know who the hell they are. Dude, look, you got an R&L time trying to remember people's names now, and you're already making up people's names. You're changing people's names. So I was like, dude,
I will say,
you know what, your comment earlier of main rosterish is kind of spot on. Now that I think about it and said it out loud, yeah, it's kind of spot on.
I mean, because my thing is this: I understand you want to show off as many new faces as you can for the rebrand. I get it, but
right.
God damn, man, you got to put these people in there with at least one person we know. You can't, like, bro, every segment and once again, not to knock it, right? Not to knock it, because that was a problem that we said that we had for a very long time, was that we got tired of seeing the same faces week after week after week. Not so much NXT, but just WWE in general. So now they're giving us what we asked for, but hold on, bro, like slow down just a little bit. Goddamn, like, can I get you? Can I get used to this one motherfucker before you add 10 more?
Right, and that's the thing that I have the problem with, is that, are all these guys good? Now, where's the guy that wrestled in the Fatal 4-Way last week? Where's I keep speaking his name. See, got too many goddamn. See all these new names. I don't forgot dude's name. Wagner. Where is he at? Like, dude had a good showing. He should be on this show, but he's not even on this show. I haven't seen him. Like, where is he at? He should have been standing in the ring with Tommaso Ciampa. And that was another thing. Tommaso Ciampa should have been the only guy in the ring. For me, he should have been the only guy in the ring. And you could have had everyone outside of the ring. You know, you could have that would have probably been a better field and something to do. Right. Especially when it pertains to his speech and everything. You should have had the main roster out there. Not the main roster, but you should have had the NXT roster out there. A little edgy on the commentary tonight. Look, it's a little edgy all around, man. It's a little edgy all around, man. Vince wants
he wants an edgier product. Apparently he's gonna be a little more lax with the latest wardrobe. He's gonna be a little more lax with the cursing and the swearing and the adultness of it all. I'm ready.
I can't wait to see what happens October 1st for draft. It's to the point now where it's like, okay, all right, Vince, you clearly now have recognized and you have now acknowledged, not only did you make a mistake with some of your talent that you had, but you did the right thing in ignoring this company, because that gave them motivation. You had the arrogance, but the problem was your arrogance. You were arrogant about what this AEW was going to be. You're like, oh, that's not what people want to see anymore. But yet you're steady
Blood
getting
and
upset
guts.
about the declining ratings that you don't even acknowledge the fact that, dude, because there's no company that was making a much noise. When TNA was making noise, you changed up. Okay. You changed up when TNA was making noise. And now look at half your
Facts.
roster now. It's half of the TNA guys. They were either there, they're no longer there now, or it's the few that are still there. But for a few years, it was damn near TNA. So yeah, it was what it was. Joseph says, man, Wade saying Loomis must have learned some oral skills in reference to him speaking for the first time. The facial expression by all the commentary team after he said it was funny, man, because it's Wade Barrett, but that's kind of Wade Barrett. But to hear him say it, but it was like, wow, yeah, that was kind of weird. I wonder who fed him that
You,
line or for him to say that. Man, it could have been him. It could have been Wade Barrett. Who knows, man? Who knows? But Vince is in
yeah,
everybody.
I mean, hey, look, my thing is, hey, bring it on, bro. Bring it on. Wrestling is all around fun again. I mean, Raw actually had a decent show. SmackDown always killing it. NXT, they doing their thing. We got, Arthur Ashe Stadium tomorrow with AEW. Then we got a Super Dynamite, a Super Rampage on Friday. And then we got SmackDown on Friday. And then we got Extreme Rules on Sunday. I mean, oh my God, bro, what have we done to the wrestling guys to deserve all this, man?
AEW, man. We all those of us who was willing
Yeah.
looked at AEW and said, you know what? We're gonna give you a try. We're gonna see what you can do. And
And
ever
you
since
know,
then, we've been watching it. That's
and you
what
know
happened.
what's and you know what's crazy? We still ain't done with AEW because according to Mr. Tony Khan, sir, he said he got some more surprises for us. I wonder
Because
what could he be? I wonder
I,
what could he be?
I wonder what it could be too. I really wonder what it could be. With Tony Khan, you don't know. It could be a
Yeah.
somebody or a something. And honestly, I think now it's time for a something. I don't think it's time for any more
Yeah.
somebody. I think you got enough somebodies. you got enough somebodies, man. You got a few nobody. You got a lot of nobodies. You got a few bodies, and then you got a lot of somebodies. So yeah, but NXT, man, it's just it's just looking
Different.
different. It's just looking familiar, but real different all of a sudden, man. You
Yeah.
make it one makes you
Put
wonder what would happen if this was still Wednesday night.
Oh, hey, what's crazy? This version of NXT going up against
On a Wednesday
AEW.
night going up against Dynamite at the
I'm
same
not gonna
time.
lie, bruh. I don't know if I have one recorded over the other. I think I might be channel flipping, bruh. I, I,
Oh
I, I
my
think
god.
I think it might be. I think it might be channel flipping.
Here's the thing though, and we're gonna get back to NXT on this. Here's the thing with NXT though. When you still look at their show, there's still the one thing that I think we've all kind of consistently looked at. There's always still that middle that just kind of drowns out. Just kind of that drawn out kind of. It's like
Yeah.
one of those. The crowd is quiet. Like we had it. There was a crowd quiet match. I think it was the not the new guy. I forgot who it was. I think it was the Cameron Grimes match. And that one was kind of like dead. And it's like people are like Cameron Grimes. They cheered him when he walked out and they cheered when he won. But it was
Right.
quiet the whole entire match. NXT still has that because you have a lot of young faces, but man, do you see the greenness on a lot of these guys. And
Yeah.
we're not used to that much green in NXT. Like we're used to these guys being a little bit established, and the fact that they're throwing out so many people, but they're keeping a few veterans like Pete Dunne, Ciampa being used, grizzled young vets. Haven't seen much from them. Great tag team. Not even sure when we're going to see them. They're building up so many of these newer tag teams. It's we already got such a perception on what we were excited for, looking forward with NXT before we found out that Vince was going to change things up. And now that we're
Right.
kind of seeing it, like I say, man, we like that they're bringing in a lot of new people, and some of them really seem to be talented, man. Really got a lot of potential. just too many damn people, man. Come on, man. Don't over flood it with a whole bunch. You because I have a feeling NXT gonna end up being 3 hours. I have a feeling Vince is
Don't
gonna
you dare.
somehow
Hey,
convince the
don't you dare.
USA to make NXT 3 hours.
And that's where they gonna fuck up.
I Dude, 6 hours of wrestling, and nobody wants to. Dude, one, you got to put on a great pay per view for anybody to want to watch Raw the next day to even see what might have happened. And then you gonna
Right.
be on NXT for 3 hours, three more. That's 9. Think about that, man. When WWE have a pay per view, and depending on what pay per view it is and how long they go, dude, you're watching maybe 9 to 11 to maybe 12 hours of wrestling 3 days in a row.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
that.
once a month, at least you're gonna do that.
I don't know if me and you I don't know if we have the mental aptitude, man, for that shit. Because you still got
Oh,
SmackDown, and we still we're gonna make time for AEW. So that ain't no if ands or buts about it.
oh no, not at all. And you can best believe, yeah, I damn sure ain't got the I damn sure ain't got. No, not at all.
And
Not for that much. Look, we already don't do Raw, and even with Raw, he said he said divorce rates will go up if there's another.
hey, Joe, right though, man. The divorce rates will shoot through the roof. I'm telling you, man, them attorneys and lawyers, man, they gonna have their hands full.
Yeah, they are. They are, man. It's gonna be crazy, but
He said his
I
next kid will be named wrestling.
oh my god, man, right? Because that's all it would be. But I don't really wish for them to do that. I don't think they will, but I could see them trying to add some extra time to NXT, man. I could see it. You got too many.
No, man.
Nobody's gonna. You can't do what Dynamite is doing because that's their whole structure. Their whole
Yeah,
structure is, yeah, they got a lot of these young guys you may not know, but they're doing stuff on a whole nother thing that's on YouTube. That's how people are getting to know them and how they're building up.
right.
You trying to slam everybody on NXT and you don't have it. Oh, please don't do this. Don't over flood NXT because you're trying to keep this show up with AEW. Please don't do that. You Please don't do that. Please don't do
Um,
that.
and my thing is, it's like I like where we at right now. I like the structure of NXT right now. I was opposed to it going to to TV in the first place and then becoming 2 hours. But now that we got this right here, I'm cool with it. I'm cool. I'm content. But like you say, man, just god damn, bro. It's like I done seen about 35 new people today. Now I promise you, I can't tell you not a goddamn one, except for the people that was on there last week, and I barely remember them.
Okay, you know it's bad when wifey who barely watches NXT is realizing, goddamn, who's all these new people? Like she'll even watch NXT to know she know who the core people, but to recognize who are all these new people. Like, dude, like
Right.
I don't know who it is, man. They just tossing them out there, man. And you're not putting on like Kushida. Oh, all right, look, we gotta talk about the show, but
Yeah, come on, man. Come
Kushida.
on.
Because right now, Champ is still getting his butt whooped. Pete Dunne and I'm still wrestling.
Well, how about this? How
Uh,
about this? You want to run down the match card really quick, and then I can bring up the graphics, and then we can kind of just
yeah,
catch back up.
because we gotta get to that Kushida match, man. I gotta talk about that.
All right, man.
I was happy, but I was not happy.
You and me both. You and me both. All right, so man, so to start off tonight, man, like you said, of course we had Tommaso Ciampa and all the newbies. They came out, and Tommaso Ciampa cut a promo, pretty much putting over the new guys, putting over the new NXT 2.0, saying that this is now the A show. And then of course, man, after this, we get a little brawl that spews out, and then we will find out, man, it'll be Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker teaming up against Pete Dunne, and of course that boy, man, Ridge Holland, the main event. Then after this, like you said, man, we end up getting an NXT Cruiserweight Championship match, man, the first match of the night. Before we even move down the card, man, I know you want to talk about it, so let's talk about it because I want to talk about it. We had Roddy Strong versus Kushida. Diamond Mine ended up interfering and ended up costing your boy, man, his title. The Time Splitter lost his NXT Championship. Roddy Strong is your new NXT champion. Too Cold. I'm gonna give my thoughts, but I know you really feel some type of way about this one, as Kushida was and still is your boy. Too Cold, man, talk to me. How are you feeling? I know you conflicted right now. I know you like Roddy Strong. I know you like what Diamond Mine is doing, but I know Kushida, man, I know you wasn't ready to see him give it up just yet.
Oh, he better not tap out. You not nah, dude. If you don't come in any, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Okay, I'm about to say he better not make P Dunn tap.
He said you better not tap out, boy.
Man, B, you bet not tap out. You bet not tap out. Okay, look, I understood that Kushida was going to end up losing this championship. One, because the injury kept him off TV longer, so it's only right that I mean, and honestly, I don't even know how much plan they actually had for him as the champion. I was just happy to see him and Escobar kind of go at it, had their little match feud, and him get the belt. But the match itself was good. I liked the match itself. I even like the fact that old girl came off the stairs with a Superman punch and rocked the hell out of Kushida. I liked it, but at the same time, I hated the interference. Like it was too much. I actually felt Roddy could have won by himself. Like I don't think he needed their interference help to really do it. And honestly, but Kushida, you had to protect Kushida, but Kushida could have lost, man, dude. You've been injured, like you. I'm not even mad about them taking the title off of you. I kind of expected it, but yeah, it was just something about this that finish that I just didn't kind of like. But all of the match leading up to it, it was good. My other complaint is I didn't feel it was long enough. Man, it just was not long enough.
Yeah, me too. I feel like this match, especially with a guy like Kushida, who's kind of been a mainstay in NXT for a little while now since he's come on the scene, and he's been a guy that they've kind of pushed as like that mid to upper mid card type super talent, man. So they kind of see the match go the way it did, and it's, see how quickly it went. And like you said, Roddy Strong, man, he could have won all by himself. Now, of course, he's a heel, and he got a heel faction and all that, so you expect some shenanigans. But like you said, I think it was a little overkill. I mean, Malcolm Bivens putting his foot on the rope was one thing, but then everybody else kind of adding in their 2 cents. Like I said, man, well, like you said, excuse me, I feel like it was a little too much, man. I feel like Roddy Strong is too good of a guy to have to win that way. But it is what it is, man.
But I got it. But it felt so undisputed-ish. Like
exactly. It basically felt like he was playing the role of Adam Cole.
You're right, and I can get that, but at the same time, it was like he's a beast, man. This Roddy Strong is a beast, man. He could have beat Kushida no problem. I don't think he could have struggled. I don't think. Matter of fact, I know he wouldn't have. Well, he would have struggled because Kushida would have been a threat, but he wouldn't have struggled with Kushida. He wouldn't have needed the interference. He could have beaten Kushida. Kushida would have. To me, that would have been the better thing for me. But. Roddy's playing the big heel up, and this is what you do with the heels. The heels cheat, they win. So we expect it, but every now and then, especially with NXT, you get guys that are heels, but they win. Like Escobar is one cheating, but he's also one legit, and so that's what makes people like Escobar, man, because he's legit in the ring. He can go out there and do that damn thing. He didn't always need Phantasma to help him win, but even though they did help him win from time to time. But he didn't always need them, and he could always go and do it himself. So that's what I kind of wanted for Roddy. I wanted him to have that bit of a moment, especially for you winning this championship. Now, anything you do after it, that's fine. That's cool. But for this, I wanted you to kind of set a precedent in what Diamond Mine is. But it just comes off kind of undisputed. It's really just with lesser people.
And then after this match, of course, man, you got Grayson Waller, somebody who we said earlier, one of many unknown Oh shit! Oh well, okay. Did you just see what just happened?
I'm about to.
Okay.
I'm in the replay right now.
Okay, all right. Well, something just happened that I did not see coming.
I mean, Kyle came back. I see,
yeah. Cool Kyle came out, boy. He came out and put them paws on him. Hey, let me tell you, bro. This Braun Breaker is something. He's something, man. He got Steiner written all over him.
Oh yeah, he do. I mean, he looks like a damn Steiner. He look like he's. I want to say he's not Rick's. I want to say he's Rick's son, but shit. Like he got that. He kind of got that Rick face.
Yeah. Man, he gonna be a problem, man. All right, so Ciampa and Braun Breaker ended up just winning the main event tag team match, man. Okay. All right, big dog ended up picking up the dub. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. To finish off what we were just talking about, though, man, with Kushida and Roddy Strong. After that, man, so Grayson Waller ended up coming out. He challenged Roddy Strong. So next week, it'll be Strong versus Kushida for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Right now, we got Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker, struggling over the release of the NXT Championship. And you know what? I think it's a little soon, man, to put this guy in the title picture. But from what I've seen the last 2 weeks, he looks like he got a promising future. So we'll see, man. Too Cold. What are your thoughts, man, on putting the guy in, man? Braun Breaker, 2 weeks in NXT, and already looking like they about to build him for the NXT Championship, or at least a run at it anyway.
Because they are. Because this is the type of guy Vince wants to put over, and we're about to watch these young guys come in and prove their worth. But we're going to see them lose. But we're going to watch them come in and prove their worth. Breaker, man, he's got that kind of goofiness to him that is I don't want to call it Otisy, but it's kind of Otis-like in a way. But he seems serious. Like,
you better stop, man, before he hit you with that Steiner math.
Please, look, I got East Cleveland education. Please don't hurt my head no more than that. Look, no, it was
hey, whoever came, I promise you, whoever came up with the Shaw curriculum went to the school of Steiner.
Man, oh my God, dude. Sometimes I wish because that's another story for a different day. But there's something about him, man. He's definitely he's got something about him. The guy can move in the ring. He's not bad. It's not like he's gotten to wrestle twice this week. Okay, you put the damn it, the dude I keep forgetting.
Von Wagner.
You put Wagner. You know what I'm saying? And like he should have been on this show. Like
6'4", 250 pounds.
Right, like he should have been on the show. He should have been, showcased a little bit more. He should have had a match because the dude showed up pretty nicely, man. Or at least, working in the ring with the veterans that he was in with. They made him good, but he still held his own. But like I said, man, just it's going to be interesting to see. I don't think he'll win quite yet, but yeah, man, he said Vince has given orders that no one is to mention that Breaker is Steiner.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Especially how the Steiner's been shit, especially Scott Bray. He been taking a piss on WWE and they little fake ass Hall of Fame.
Yeah, man, but shit, that's if you're asking me, should the Steiner brothers be in the Hall of Fame? I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Tag team. If you're asking me, do they need to go as individuals? As much as Big Papa Pump was
the big bad booty daddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, man. Who could
That's a hard one, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, bro. Who could bust out 10 push-ups faster than Big Papa Pump? Was it King Booker?
I don't see Scott Steiner, but that's just me. Maybe I just don't see him.
I didn't
see Big Papa Pump as a Hall of Fame worthy character. Like, yeah, he had a bit of an attitude change. Yeah, he said some off the wall shit, but it was never. Well, I guess he will make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Bro, anybody that can rock the chainmail like that, looking like a big, tall, 6'5", 3'2" white Ethiopian Egyptian, and can call themselves the big bad booty daddy and get away with it, bro. That's Hall of Fame worthy. Because WWE, let me tell you, they done inducted some shit, bro.
Man, they have. I mean, they have done that, but
I think ain't Pee Wee Herman in the fucking WWE Hall of Fame in the celebrity wing.
Oh, I know Trump is, but I don't know about Pee Wee Herman. I don't think Pee Wee Herman is.
Oh, okay.
I think somebody. I hope, dude. You made my brain hurt, dude.
I know Jim Carrey is, and I believe Pete Rose is too. Considering
Pete Rose is, yeah, man. But I mean, I don't know, the Celebrity Hall. That's a bit of that's a joke because I can see, like, if they put Snoop in there, Snoop has been there a few times. Like, it's somebody who's shown up and multiple times and have actively done it. I would put them in, but it wouldn't be a whole bunch of celebrities in there all like
Earl said not the white either.
that. And he said he can't forget with the chain link, Egyptian white Ethiopian. You can't forget that part.
The Egyptian white Ethiopian.
He was 3 different things all in one. He was an Egyptian white Ethiopian.
What type of Ethiopian was he? He was an Egyptian white Ethiopian.
Oh, goddamn, boy. Goddamn. Oh, man. The show. Okay, where were we at, man?
All right. So we gotta get this thing on the road because I unfortunately have to go back to my 9 to 5 tomorrow. Boo. All right. So next up, man. So we get the Tony D'Angelo segment, promo, whatever you want to call it. Then of course after this, man, so we get Briggs and Jensen. We get a promo with them in the bar. I actually don't want to see more of them. We've seen them a little bit, I think last week or the week before. Not bad. I want to see what they can do. I really want to see them goddamn Creed brothers. Bring them back.
I want to see them and this team. I want to see these two teams go at it. I'm like, man, who would be a team to go up against the Creed brothers?
Yeah.
These two drunk ass, the APA 2.0. Bro, that's what it is.
So tell me why you read my mind, bro. See, we simpatico, homie, because I swear to God, I was just thinking that too. And they at the bar, I'm like, bro, this is Bradshaw Farouk all over again, bro. It's really just that they two white Bradshaws and no Farouk, but
it has that APA, two just drunk guys that just love to drink, get in the bar fights. I mean, if you really think about it, you can even throw the bar in there with Sheamus and Cesaro because they started out being that two guys who were not really there together, and then it takes you back to that APA. But and honestly, thinking about it, now that I said that, I feel they're more of Sheamus and Cesaro as far as their story of how they came together because. APA, they were already they'd come together like that, Cesaro and Sheamus did. So I feel more if it's that way, but it did feel like Earl said, it had that APA style because that's where it marinates from. Even for Sheamus and Cesaro, it still comes from that APA being in bars, having bar fights, whooping everybody's ass, walking out drinking more beer and just trashing the place. So I definitely want to see them. They're definitely something good with them. The tag team division, man, I will say this,
looking good,
man. I'm ready for MSK to lose them championships now. Yeah, you can take them belts off MSK. It's time. But I want to see the Grizzled Young Veterans. I want to see all these teams come together. I want to see Imperium in the mix with these guys. I want to see these guys, really make the tag team division and NXT back to what it used to be. It's been okay, but they only had a few teams to really work with. And right now, but yeah, I like the teams. I want to see them go against the Odyssey Twins, and we'll go from there when that happens. But right now, nice team, nice little bar segment also.
So next up, man, we get our girl, man, the longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion in modern history. We get KLR Kaylee Ray versus Amari Miller, and she beat the dog shit out of her as she should have. Bro, this chick Amari Miller reminds me of Alicia Fox meets Emma. That is exactly.
I was just thinking Alicia Fox. Like, why are you swinging at the bubble? Like, at first, it took me a minute to even realize what the hell is she swinging at. Like, oh, she's swinging at because the damn lights are so bright you couldn't see the bubbles. Yeah. So then when the camera moved, I'm like, oh shit, she's swinging at bubbles. Why is she swinging at bubbles? You know what? Just stop swinging at the bubbles. Take your ass to the ring. I think she is Alicia Fox's daughter. I can do without her.
Yeah,
I was very glad to see Candace whoop her ass, like squash through her fast.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like as soon as I seen, that's who Kaylee Ray's finna fight. Like that's oh yeah, she about to beat her
But
ass.
they
Like
were in the back for okay. So when they had the brawl in the beginning, I don't know
yeah,
if you cut like when Ciampa and old boy was standing in the ring,
yeah,
they had
yeah,
back and it was the four women. They was
yeah.
the two that was in the, so that's the reason why. But it's like as much as she was chomping off back there, she came out being a totally different person. Who she was in the backstage and who she was when she came out there were not the same people,
Hey,
man. Yeah,
hey,
I want
hey,
the chick
bro.
that was in the backstage because she seemed more ready to go
But you gotta
than old girl.
understand. But you gotta understand, man. Like you said, it's two different people. There's the fighter when somebody's holding you back, and then there's the fighter when it's just you and nobody else around. Everybody a tough guy when they getting held back, but when you got free
Oh,
reign, somebody getting that ass clapped. That's just how it go.
yeah, yeah, we saw that, man. We definitely saw that, man. What's next, man?
All right, man. Next up, so we get that boy, man. We get Braun Breaker. We get Tommaso Ciampa in the back. They hyping up, their tag team match. But in the midst of that, man, Mr. Daddy's Home, the NXT champion, called Mr. Braun Breaker his tag team partner for the night. Kind of looking a little side eye that Goldie there, man. Ciampa didn't seem like he was taking too kindly to that. And then, of course, after this, man, we get Trey Baxter versus the debuting Dante Chen. Okay, so I don't really have a lot to say about the match. However, his finisher, Dante Chen's finisher. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen that. That is a unique. It looks very, very like if you mess that,
I I've seen
it
some. That.
it,
I've
it,
I
it,
have.
it's similar to Garza's finisher, but a little different.
I was about to say yeah, it's Garza's finish. Um, he holds he. It's still Garza's finisher. Yeah, I did. I did.
Maybe because
Yeah.
he's just so goddamn big.
I think that's what it is. He's big, so it looks more effective. He can hold the
Mm,
smaller guy, and it looked like it hurts more. With Garza, I mean, well, you got to look at the people he was doing it on. It looked like
yeah,
it hurt them just as well. He's just not as tall as old boy, but Chung, yeah, man, he's something there. But too many squash matches, dude. Too
too
many.
many. But that's what I said in our pre-show. I'm like, I'm cool with them winning. I'm cool with them going over. I'm cool with them even looking dominant. But god damn, bro, like shit, happy damn talent gonna be job squad members in a minute. Like, hold on. But yeah, like I said, like you said, man, it's something there with that boy Dante Chen, but we're gonna keep it pushing. So then we get an update with that boy, man, the COO of WWE, man, the head of NXT Triple H, man. It's nice to know that he recovered successfully from his heart surgery operation, man. He had an episode a little while ago, so your boy is gonna be back pretty soon. And then of course, man, after this, we get that boy Joe Gacy in the ring cutting some bullshit promo. Now this this is one of the parts of the night where I really didn't give a shit about. I'm pretty sure you
This
don't
was
give a
the
shit
dead
about
zone moment,
it. Yeah. I mean, do you care to talk about it, or can I skip
dude.
this?
Cameron Grimes came out. He dumped on him. Cameron Grimes won. The crowd was quiet. That was it. That's,
All right, so Joe says next week on NXT, Mandy Rose versus Raquel and a bra and panties match. Nah, I don't think Vince is going
man,
that
don't
far back.
tease, man. Don't tease, bro. Don't tease. Don't tease that.
I don't think
Mandy
Vince going
Rose?
that far
Oh,
back.
man, bro, look here. Mandy Rose? You put Mandy Rose? Oh, man, you gonna
Mandy.
gonna get me in trouble, bro. Yeah, you gonna get me in trouble. Let's move on.
All right, man. So next episode, of course, we get the recap of Dexter Loomis and Andy Hartwell's wedding from last week. And next week, we're gonna get the honeymoon. I can just imagine how much off the wall shit they're gonna say next week.
Oh my God, so much oral skills gonna be improving.
And then after this, man, so we get Electra Lopez going up against Anna Shear. She beat her ass. That was nothing. But the story of this was that what happened after the match. So of course, Legato Santos cuts a promo and says, "You know what, man? It's all about family, and you have completed the family." And then of course we get Hero's music come out. We get Hero and B Fab now too. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna be all the way honest. I'm gonna keep it 100 grand. Speaking span with you. I actually I know their match wasn't all that. I get it. I get it. I know B Fast match wasn't all that about a week ago. I understand. But Electra Lopez intrigues me. And I I want to see this. I want to see it. I want to give BFAB another chance. I think if this is done properly and they execute their match, I believe this could be a really, really interesting storyline. I mean, you got the first lady of Hit Row, the first lady of Legado del Fantasma. I also feel this is a way where you can kind of continue to feud with Legado and Hit Row without it necessarily being the same old, 6 people going at it. What do you think, man? What are your honest opinions on this? Like, do you care about it? Do you not really?
I know I care about it. I feel like with
Hey, hold on, wait. Hey, read what Joe said before you reply.
he said it's after 10 p.m. trying to keep Too Cold calm to avoid violence. Look here, man. Look here. This NXT, man. It didn't give me. Look, AEW tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a little different. Today, I just got off 12 hours. I'm a little tired, but this NXT, the energy of this NXT was not there for me to be violent. It was just it's making a joke. But tomorrow, I got my energy for you. Trust me, I'll be ready tomorrow. But
hey, hold on one second, bro. Hold on 1 second. Jazz just followed us on IG. Sorry.
Oh, bet. Hey, good looking. Hey, what's up, mama? How you doing? Queen, come talk to your boys.
Yeah.
I okay. I want to see the ladies. I want to see the ladies, especially now that you got somebody to fight BFAB. I definitely want to see the ladies go at it. I'm tired of waiting for Swerve versus Escobar, man.
Yeah.
Dude, what? Why? Like, why is this not going on? This is 2 of your young talent. You got a young talent already being a North American champion, going up against another great young talent. Dude, why aren't they wrestling? Why isn't this? Swerve has not defended this belt since he's won it. He's gonna end up losing it, and I'm ready for the title match. I'm ready for the title match, man. Okay, now you know it. It's after 10 o'clock. Too Cold now got the energy. I'm tired of the goddamn bullshit. I'm ready for Swerve versus Escobar for the North American Championship. When am I gonna get this? Okay, I understood Kushida, but I'm watching Swerve beat up people. I'm watching Escobar beat up people. Why aren't they wrestling yet? You've had more than a takeover. You had a 3-week recorded session. You got the premiere of the new NXT 2.0. What's going on, man, that these 2 have not fought yet? Like, let's do one match. Everyone else's fault. We're going to get the ladies. Cool. I want to see the ladies because you just added them to them. But when are we going to get this North American title match, man? I'm honestly, I'm about done with it. I'm at a point now where I like seeing them. I like seeing them get progression. I like seeing them get better. But it's like, dude, I'm ready for the title match. The whole important thing about this rivalry. Yeah, it's about getting Hit Row over. Yeah, it's about getting El Delgado over. Yeah, it's about getting BFAB and what's my girl name? Girl for Phantasma.
Electra Lopez.
Lopez. I'm glad they're getting them, but when is Escobar and Swerve stepping in that ring?
Yeah.
Put that championship up and give us the damn show we've been waiting for. Now I got the energy. Now there's gonna be some violence if I don't get some damn North American Championship match.
And that's the bottom line, because Too Cold and Hit Row says so.
Man, look, Hit Row gonna be in there. I'm coming after them too.
He was like, Hit Row.
Man, look, I'm about to put a head out on somebody, man. I need my title match, man. I'm for real. Like, what else are you gonna do? I don't want to see another tag match. I don't want to see another 6-man. I don't want to see another tag match. Give me the ladies, and after that, I need Swerve versus Escobar. Period.
Earl says, I'm wondering if Vince is setting up the fan base for another Raw NXT SmackDown joint pay-per-view. I don't think that is the case, but I would not be opposed if you keep building NXT up like this, man. In a couple months, give it to me. Give it to me. I don't know how you would do it, but give it to me.
I don't. Nah, because I don't see them building them up. I don't, you know what? I don't even know yet, man. I don't want that because since Vince has since ignored NXT. Yeah, he's paying attention to it now, but I still don't think he really I still don't really think he cares. He's still in the probational period of taking over NXT, to be honest. And honestly, it's going to be more than 3 weeks because I don't trust anything. I don't want them to play me and make me think by the fourth and fifth week we still got the same stuff, and then they want to pull the trickery. Nah, you on probation, bro. I just you just on probation until I feel comfortable enough. I damn a 3 week
He
pussy.
said you on timeout.
Yeah, man, for real.
All right, Tuco. Well, after this, so we get a segment. We get Frankie Monet, Raquel Gonzalez. Next week, man, we're gonna have the NXT Women's Championship match that we've been waiting on, and then of course we get interrupted by some woman named Lash Legend. Now,
Who's got a
once
talk
again,
show now?
who's got a talk show, which I didn't know you were a talk show host. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna reserve any negative comments until I see what you got to do. So I'll let that one be that. Then of course, maybe we get the handicap match. We get that big boy Odyssey Jones going up against two bums. Odyssey Jones ends up picking up the victory. He gets interrupted by Andre Chase, and then ain't a damn thing happened with that. Then we get Ikemen Jiro.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah,
wait,
yeah.
wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm glad you said his name. My God, that segment he had was
Oh wait, wait,
horrible.
wait. Are you talking about
Chase, man, that
when he was in
school that when he was talking
the
about
board
Odyssey
room?
Jones,
Yeah.
dude, that was horrible. That was so horrible, man. I mean, it was one, he was terrible at being a badass talking shit. And then him threatening dude out and then cussing. It was like, dude, you were trying so hard to why are you trying so hard to cuss? And it's like, oh, well, oh, man, now I was allowing cussing on TV. And then when he picked up the chair to throw it, it was the most, oh yeah, pick up the chair, pick up chair, throw. Pick up chair, throw. It was like it was just so bad. That was bad, dude. To me, that was bad. That was a joke. So when you said him, that reminded me about that because we kind of glossed over it.
Then of course we get Ikemen Jiro after that, but then the segment wasn't shit, but the walk down to the ring was everything. We got toxic attraction. My God, yo, man. Not to sound like too much of a male here.
What are you, sir?
Well,
Okay then.
if they're going to be named toxic attraction, I don't want to. Toxic masculinity. Shut the fuck up.
Nope.
Mandy Rose, formerly known as the Golden Goddess. It's now the brunette goddess. Oh my, yo, bro. First of all, let me tell you, I don't know who was in the truck. I don't know if Kevin Dunn was in the truck. I don't know who was in the camera truck today. But shout out to you, my guy. Whoever was in that main camera guy's ear, and he said, "Hold the camera right there." Praise be to God. Hallelujah.
Just tilt it as
Hallelujah.
you walk. God damn.
Hey man, so to go, okay,
Gave that Melina kind of vibes.
bro. But let's be honest. The segment was a fucking dud. That shit was a missile gone wrong. Okay.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
That shit was painful.
I was gonna skip the promo anyway.
Yeah.
The only reason I saw the walk is because I was drinking something. So I didn't have the remote in my hand to fast forward at that moment when they walked out. So by the time I finished drinking and picked up my phone to put it on the remote so I could fast forward, they were walking. So I'm like, oh wow, that was nice. And I just fast forward. I didn't even give them a chance to finish off or say anything, dude. I
Well, good because you didn't miss nothing because it was 5 minutes of fucking air, hot ass air on the mic.
I'm
She tried.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I've been confused about what they were doing with Mandy Rose for the past month and a half. She's been walking backstage anyway, so now it's like, okay, you found somebody for her, you changed her hair up, still looks hot. Yeah, okay, so now they want to go after gold. All right, that's typical. It's good to see EO and Starks for 2 weeks. Other than that,
Right.
man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, man. So speaking of EO, so of course we get EO Shirai, man. EO Shirai and Zoe Stark. They
Yeah.
got challenged for their beautiful, beautiful NXT Tag Team Championships, which I believe they're gonna lose. I don't know, man. I don't know how. You know what's crazy? I want them to lose them so EO can go back, man, and chase for the NXT Women's Championship. I think it's time. I think it's time.
It's not time, dude. She held the belt for a year. It's not time.
You don't think
Uh,
so?
nah, not for Io. I think her time is up.
Mm.
Her time is up. That's because Vince is there. Okay?
All right, man. Well,
Triple H was a big supporter of Io.
mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure about Vince, so I'm not so sure about where she's at. So she may be stuck in this tag team thing until they're ready to pull the trigger on her and Starks to have their feud.
Yeah.
Even if they lose, I don't see it. Maybe they'll lose their second title defense. I don't see them losing this one. Maybe they'll lose the next one because I can't think of the girl's name, but she was a friend of Indy, and she challenged them. You know, when Indy gets back from her honeymoon, we'll challenge you for those tag titles because we know we can't be Candice. Candice is pregnant. Uh,
Right.
yeah, you got a couple of challengers. They may lose it the next time around, but I doubt if they lose it twice. I can't see them losing next week's title match.
All right, man. Next up, to cap off the night, we get the main event. We get the tag team match. We get Pete Dunne, Ridge Holland, Tommaso Ciampa, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker ended up picking up the victory for his team. Then Breaker and Ciampa had a little mini stare down, man, at the end of the match. Tuco, what did you think of the tag team match? But more importantly, man, I asked you this earlier. I'm gonna ask you one more time, man, to cap off the night and get off of here. What do you think of Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa?
Um, well, I trust Champa. I trust him. And if Breaker is legit and wanting to be something or can be something, I could. And let me be fair, the dude looked good in this tag team match. This tag team match, man, was actually a pretty good match. It was physical. All four guys were physical, but you could expect that with Rich Hobbs and Pete Dunne and Tommaso Ciampa. And Breaker's already shown he's got the intensity to match all of them because the dude is just he's an intensity junkie. Okay, the dude just energy just it apparently it fuels him up. So the match was good. They worked a great match. He got to look good against Hobbs. Hollins got to look good against him. Uh, so my boy looked like he was gonna almost make Pete Dunne pit tap out, but I'm glad he didn't. Um, but I could definitely see them building up to Breaker ended up beating Champa, but I it's still new. It's going to be a minute, man, before people really buy into him or who he is. Because you got to. I don't know if people are going to be into his character. Like, what is he going to do, or how is he going to, be someone that makes people want to watch him? How can you captivate people? Okay, Adam Cole can come out and cut a promo and then go put on a match. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa can come out and cut great promos and then go put on a great match. Mr. Breaker, can you cut great promos that draws the people in and want to see you and put on great matches? Now, I think he can do great matches. Promos will always be work. That's with anybody, but I I could definitely see him possibly maybe getting a push, but I'm kind of surprised it'd be this early. But with the way Vince wants to do things, something could happen. But the match was good. I liked the match. Everybody looked good, looked strong. Other than my boy Pete Dunne, don't seem to be into the title picture no more. But this could just be for right now for the 2 weeks of NXT, being the new NXT.
Well, I mean, my broski, man, we done gave the people about 50 minutes of
Yeah.
NXT coverage. Tomorrow, of course, we got AEW Dynamite in Arthur Ashe Stadium. I seen the the beginning stages of the set design and what it's supposed to look like tomorrow. So I'm very curious. It's gonna be a unique little setup. So I'm excited for that. Of course, Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, we got an interview with former Impact Knockouts champion Jordan Grace. So definitely looking forward to seeing that. Friday, then we got Friday Night SmackDown, and then of course we got AEW Rampage as well, and then Sunday, Lord have mercy, we got Extreme Rules. So we got a lot of shows coming for y'all, man. We got a lot of shows, a lot of shows, a lot of shows. Like I said, man, make sure you guys come catch us again tomorrow,
12
Thursday,
hours
Jordan
wrestling.
Grace. We got a lot. We got a lot. So, with that being said, my brother, as always, it's an honor and a privilege to talk to you, to talk to the people. Earl says, before you go, give it to me again. Tell the people about the white Egyptian Ethiopian. All right, man. So,
Earl, you my man, dude.
hey, for my boy Earl the Pearl, aka Earl the Man Booth, man. Yeah, so there is a guy, man, his son, or a kin of his, I would say. I'm not sure if it's his son, but he used to wrestle back in the day, known as the Big Bad Booty Daddy. And I say he got the chainmail. He like a big white cocky African Egyptian Ethiopian.
A white African Egyptian Ethiopian. God damn, dude. Man, somebody do a DNA on this boy's ancestry right now. Get this man. We need to know.
Scott Steiner is 50% badass, 50% big bad booty daddy.
Oh man! Oh my God, man! Somebody, get the ancestry, man. We need to know the percentages here. We and I don't want Scott Steiner's percentages. We need real percentages to know what each part is that he is, man.
100% genetic freak.
Oh shit!
But hey, look, man, it's been too long. It's been what 3-4 days since we last had the show.
3 days,
man. Come on, man. We had
day, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Hell yeah!
And shoot the shit with the people. Also, for everybody on the Facebook, man, like I said, if you haven't already figured it out by now, I'm gonna tell you, our old YouTube page got shut down, man. It got compromised, but it's all good. Have no fear because a new GOW page is here. Subscribe to us, like us, comment, share, download, catch up on all of the interviews and everything at GOW Media on YouTube. So, go ahead and run it up.
If you want to, and remember, if it's a certain video you just want to watch or see, remember you can watch all our videos, man, that we've been doing for the past year. You can still catch them on Facebook. They're all up there, man. We got the episodes labeled, so just run through them, scroll through, But yeah, man, you can still catch everything. Whatever you want to see, you can go there and watch it. Hell, I think we still got the Anchor audio.
Hell yeah, we still got the Anchor audio. I just put up the NXT pre-show right at the beginning of this show. I was on my phone, uploading this to Anchor. So yeah, we on the Anchor, the Spotify, the Apple Podcast, the Google Cast.
The catalog is out there. The catalog is out there, man. We almost episode 370 now? Shit, I don't even
370. I think we got 325 on the book now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We got Jordan Grace, which will make interview number 10 within the last year, coming up on Thursday here. So man, we hitting them on all corners.
Damn, number 10. Damn.
Number 10. So, and that's less than a year of interviews, man. So, we still got more to knock out, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, it was December when we started. Yeah, damn. All right,
yeah. And we had number 10. You got to think about it. This is the third one. And what? Well, this will be the third one in what, a month?
No,
not even a month, because Eva Lee's was earlier this month. Eric Bischoff was a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Then we had Shaza McKenzie in last month.
Shaza,
right
manifest.
Yeah, manifest. Yeah. Hey, speaking of manifesting, man, hey, look, man, we manifesting our way into, a pretty comfortable lifestyle doing what we do best. And let's talk this wrestling thing with the people, by the people, for the people. But ladies and gentlemen, until tomorrow, until we come live and direct and give you all the AEW Dynamite pre-show, I'm the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold. And we are God's favorite podcast because the GOW says so, and that's the bottom line. Okay.